Merry Christmas, Yuletide season, YouTube. It's Christmas Eve. I'm home from work early after not quite a half day, a little more than a half day, but either way, I'm home early, and that's what matters. And James's show is finally over. It closed on Sunday night, so I'm now hopefully going to be back to something more resembling normal. This weekend was a busy one for the Leafs. They had back-to-back games Saturday and Sunday night, both at home, which was nice. On Saturday it was the Rangers, and I didn't get to watch any of it, of course, but from watching the highlights in the feed, it looked like the Leafs were kind of the better team throughout. It looks like they played a very fast game, set the pace, and just kind of took hold of the game right off the get-go, and never let go. It did get to 4-3 in the third period at one point, but they popped an empty netter and drove it home, so that was good. They got goals from, I think, Marlowe, Janssen, and Riley, and then Marner had the last two of the game, including the empty netter, to seal it. It was 5-3 in the end, and then they played Detroit the next night on Sunday, and they weren't nearly as crisp, at least to start the game, and that's probably because of the back-to-back situation. Kapanen opened the scoring in the game, but then the Leafs got down 3-1 by the second period, and then had to battle back in the third, and they ended up getting goals from Gauthier, got his first of the season, which was nice to see. It was a nice goal too, and then I think Tavares had the next one, and Riley had one, another one. He's on fire, and then Kapanen iced it in overtime. They were able to bring it back to 3-3 in the third period, and then went down 4-3, and then Tavares' goal evened it up with like 7.6 seconds left on a nice little redirection in front, and sent it to overtime, where Kapanen won it on a crazy backhander. So they picked up four points over the weekend, and even though, like I said, they're a better team against New York, and they were kind of coming from behind against Detroit and didn't play their best game. But all of the, like, in both the Rangers and the Red Wings games, it was all the goals on the Leafs were like kind of junky ones. Like, they weren't like the goalies getting beat clean, like bad goals. They were all like these weird bounces and redirections in front that were just kind of ridiculous. And it was like, well, it's just one of those goals, right? And it happened a lot in both of the games, so you can't really fault the goalies on it. So that was kind of a positive as well. And Anderson got the New York game, and Sparks got the Detroit game, so that's how that worked out. But I don't remember how the power play went in the Detroit game, but in the Rangers game, they only got 2 chances and they went 0 for 2. So the power play still seems to be kind of struggling a bit lately, but it'll all come out in the end. Fine, of course. But that's it. The 2 games, 4 points, and next they play Columbus, I think, on Tuesday. So I think that's Boxing Day. So that'll be the next game on the docket there, and hopefully we'll be able to watch that amongst all of the family activities. So I guess that's it for now. But Merry Christmas for those who celebrate it, and hope you get lots of good stuff. I hope I get more stuff to add to my arsenal of stuff. But overall for Christmas, all I want is a Leafs Stanley Cup. That I'd settle for that. I would settle for that, yeah. But anyways, Merry Christmas to all, and we will see you in a couple days. Bye-bye.